Good morning and welcome to Day 3, the 12 days of Christmas. And this third day and third night correspond to the 21st of May to the 21st of June. The sign of the zodiac is Gemini, planet Mercury. And it stands for the gift of having a strong mind, of knowingness and lightness. And it's a time when the sun is at its highest point in the northern hemisphere, when nature is literally busting and bursting open in bloom, where insects and butterflies abound. And it's a time of year where we become more interested in the interconnectivity of life. It's also a time of swiftness. So Mercury, the planet, is associated with the god Hermes, the one who travels between the worlds, and a mediator between heaven and earth, known for his swiftness. And it's a time also where we need to be reminded to be humble, to remain aware. And look at the questions that keep us alive. Notice each inhale. Each inhale is in fact a saying yes to life, a deep affirmation. And each exhale is like a surrender to the unknown. It allows us to be humble and reminds us that it's only in the present moment that we can find peace of mind. Of course, in all this, there's always an underlying sense of humor. So we're allowed to be light. Life can also be light and beautiful. So I invite you, before we enter the silent part of meditation, where you'll be cradled here by the waves of the Atlantic, this beautiful piece of land, piece of earth that I'm fortunate enough to be spending these days at. So before we go into silence, I invite you to be a little bit silly and laugh at yourself. So take your fists, make soft fists with both hands, and just pound against your chest with one hand and then the other, going ha, 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 ha. And just do this as long as you like, just several times. So sense what needs to come out, sense this pounding on your body. Notice how your lungs are opening up, how in fact you're creating a reverberation in the thymus gland, so it's increasing your immunity. And it's good for the heart, it's good for the soul. So a couple more times, just ha, 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 pounding on your chest. Ha, 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 ha. You might even want to start laughing. Ha, 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 ha. And then take a deep, deep, deep inhale, filling your lungs all the way. Retain the breath for a short moment at the top. And an exhale with TS. That's the mantra of the lungs. Okay, a couple more times in your own breath rhythm. Deep inhale. Breath retention, antar kumbhaka, with the full lungs. Ah, how beautiful is this? And then all the way, letting out TS. Without hunching, without allowing your body to fall into itself, but keeping up strong, present and aware. One last time together. Deep inhale. And allowing your breath to return to its own pace. So your breath knows what it needs to do. So allow it to be there at its own pace. You can place your hands down on your thighs and knees and allow thumb and index finger to touch in Chin Mudra. And allow yourself to sink into meditation. Remaining aware now, anytime you feel the need to orient yourself, to open your eyes maybe and look around, do so. So make sure your nervous system is in a place it knows that it's safe. So whenever you need to open your eyes, do so. So you can of course look into the screen and see the beautiful landscapes here, but feel free also just to look around the room or wherever you happen to be. I'll mind the time.